Welcome to my guide on how to make a lazy parent for Champions Meet. The first step is to find the UMA that best fits the affinity of your desired parent. I will be showing you how to use the following resources, Chronogenesis and UMADB, to find the desired borrow for this parent. Within your own parents, you should filter for your own target sparks. For my example, I'll be using Marzensky as my ace horse that I am making my parent for. And the Scorpio Cup will be my goal for this ace. As you can see, my deck for the ace will contain a 1 LB SSR Rico and 2 LB Smart Falcon, which is a stamina focused power card for my stamina goal of 850 stamina. I plan to borrow a MLB Fine Motion and therefore presume I will be needing more stamina in order to make her a viable ace. This determines that my targeted sparks are medium sparks for Scorpio Cup and stamina sparks to make up for my lack of stamina. In order for my parent to acquire medium sparks, it is required that she can run medium races. Look for an UMA in your list that has a combination of medium and stamina sparks to use as a grandparent. Once done, we will then move on to looking for a borrow grandparent. First, we will be using the affinity calculator to find out which UMA you own has the best chance to pass on the most sparks to your ace, and we will use them as the parent. For this example, it shows that Mihono Bourbon has the best affinity for my Marzensky. But Mihono Bourbon did not run mediums, then we would move on to the next UMA that runs mediums with the highest affinity, which in this case is Oguri Cap. But since Mihono Bourbon does run medium, and I do own her, we will be using her as the main parent. Now, looking into the affinity chart again, we'll see that Mihono Bourbon's best affinities, while as a parent to Marzensky, would be Taiki Shuttle, then Fuji Kiseki, or Grass Wonder. The drop-off from those two to the rest aren't that bad though, so it is fine to use any of the UMAs with affinity of 15 instead of them. The main one we want is a Taiki Shuttle. Now, assuming that I don't own a Taiki Shuttle, or don't have one that has medium or stamina sparks, then we would need to look for one. I will do a quick look over the UMADB site and how to look for a Taiki Shuttle with stamina medium sparks. The first thing we will do is look for Taiki as the representative horse. Then we will filter for 3-star stamina and 3-star medium on the representative horse. Once we hit search, we will find that there are 7 Taikis that fit the requirement. So we can continue to filter if we don't want to manually look through which of the 7 are the best. I will add a filter for Yurei Finale, as Yurei Finale is the best stat spark. This will lower the results to 4 UMAs, and we will look from there. Now, moving on to Chronogenesis, we will be doing the same and look for Taiki Shuttle as the representative. Then we'll be putting the exact same sparks being 3-star medium and 3-star stamina. But the keyword will be legacy instead of representative. We will filter for max followers so that we do not have to find any UMAs where their follow list is complete. Now we will see that there are 15 UMAs that fit the requirement. So instead, we will also add a filter for Yurei Finale on the legacy parent. Once we have filtered for Yurei Finale, it will show that there are 4 results. From there, we will look through and use the one we like most. Both resources have a few different functions, so look around and use whichever you like most. This will conclude my guide on making lazy parents. Thank you for watching.